Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my vlog, Project Chevy. And I'm working on my Malibu today, and I wound up with a, as you can see in the beginning there, I had a brake light. Well, comes down to it, it's caused by the sensor inside your brake fluid reservoir. That can either mean you have a brake line leak, or the fact that your brakes, brake pads and brake shoes are worn so bad that it has taken the fluid that you would normally have when the brake pads and brake shoes are new. It's going to take fluid out of the reservoir because it's got to fill the gap that the worn brake shoes and pads have made. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going through, I'm checking my pads and I'm checking my shoes to see which ones are low. I've also checked all my brake lines, and I haven't got any leaks. And usually you can find that because you look at your concrete floor, or you look at your inside of your tires, because they're gonna collect the brake fluid if it was spraying on them or leaking out of your if you have a leak. So look at my outside brake pad, and you can see I got about 50% left on that one, and I also looked on the one on the inside, and I've got just about the same. I've got about the same pattern inside and outside, and so I'm good. I'm good on the driver's side. And then you caught my video on getting these Arctic claw tires. They're doing really well. They're also really quiet. So as you can see, you could put studs in these if you wanted, but yeah, I'm impressed with them so far. So here we go. We'll go on to passenger side. On the other side, getting down there, I would say ignore the I would say it's the same. You can see the rusted side pad, and then go to the inside. Yeah, pretty darn. I don't know. Inside might be getting there. So I can pass that little lip. Okay, as I can see right now, ow! God, dog got it banging my head again. Remember that daggone thing kept banging my head every time I go in there. Nuts! Come on! Alright, as I can see right in there, I can see that I'm good to go. As you can see, that thing right there. Let's see, I'll put my finger in there. See it? There it goes. Good shot. That thing right there is a squeak pad. And when it hits when your pads get down far enough, they start rubbing on your caliper. So that's another meaning. But right now, all my fronts are in good shape. So I'm assuming my back I'll have to look at my back shoes, see what I got. I may have to adjust them out some. Back shoes should self-adjust, but on older vehicles like this, it ain't gonna happen. What that'll do is it'll use more fluid than it needs to, and it'll drop that down. Brake line right there. So anyway, onto the rears. All right, here we are in the rear. Well, son of a gun to get off. It's been a long time. Problem is with the because it's got aluminum rims. The inside there, inside that hole, it starts to exfoliate, and it's kind of the same thing as rusting, but it's aluminum. And boy, when they start to, when they seal on here, boy, you have to pound the inside of the rim with a mallet to get that to let go. And because you don't have a drive shaft in the rear, these just free flow, and they're on a bearing. So, and then you gotta adjust the shoe out. And by adjusting the shoe out, that'll push back the your brake cylinder, which is usually right. Yep, because that's where see where the hose is. That's your hose that goes into the brake cylinder. I don't have any leaks out here, so it's definitely not it. So that light is because of the brakes being worn, and that pushes more fluid out of the cylinder to make up for it, causing that light to go off. So, but it's a good thing. At least I don't have brake leaks or brake line leaks. All right, here we go. Got that darn drum off. See, sometimes you get a good lip right here, and it gets really difficult to get those off. But you see, I still got quite a bit of shoe left on here. So I do have a crack at the top. That's not good. You do find cracking and stuff like that. Should replace them. I'm gonna dust these off and readjust the shoe, and then we'll get a little more pressure back. As you can see, as you're looking around here, it's not wet, so your cylinder's not leaking in this case, which is great. The adjuster is in there, and stuff and spray, and then clean this out a little bit. It is moving, which is a good thing. Sometimes it frees up. Problem is, there's nowhere to get to the darn thing from the outside. So what happens is, like I said, you get this lip buildup, and then you can't get it out past the darn. You can't get the shoe out. Alright, let's just spray that off and go from there. Alright, about ready to go back on there. I sanded the shoes down a little bit with some sandpaper. I cleaned up the inside of the drum with sandpaper, and it'll get all the sticky stuff off of it, especially if you've sprayed it down with brake cleaner. Alright, here I am on my final side, and I had to hit it. These sometimes get really tight right around in here, and I've had sometimes I've had to actually take acetylene and heat the outside of it to get it to pop. You'll hear it go pop, and then you'll be able to pull it off. I got it loose now, and I just gotta pound on a little bit more to break up the. Break it up. So, go. Hopefully the inside, like I showed you on the other one, is bad, and it'll just slide off. Hard to do both by hand, but anyway. All right, we're back. I got the that back on there, and got the brakes so they're just touching the drum. That's where you want them to be after you adjust them. So we're about there. Gonna tie it back on, and then I'll torque all the tires down to manufacturer's spec. Actually, I usually torque them down to about 110 foot-pounds, and then you know you have not gonna have any problem. I'm using this clutch electric impact. It torques them down to 210 foot-pounds, and that works great because I don't have to use the air compressor. Sometimes the air compressor freezes up in the wintertime. So anyway, all right, thanks for following me, and everything's back together again. Everything's inspected. So got my fluids back up where it needs to be inside the that's fine. Here's your reservoir, and there's your little. I got my fluids back up. And that's your little sensor right there, that little bobber right there. When it goes down, it connects, and then that's where your brake light comes on. So, anyway, thanks for following. And like I say, I got a little bit of a coolant leak down in there. It's right around where the thermostat is. Always something. Still up there, so we're using a little bit, I guess. Once your reservoir gets down to a certain point, you've got a little sensor right here. And you got a sensor right here that'll let you know when your reservoir is getting low as well. So you definitely put sensors everywhere on there. So anyway, all right, well, thanks for following. I noticed some of my videos that I never really think about because I've done it professionally all my life. Make sure you use your PPE, your glasses, and when you're jacking stuff up, always use jack stands to go along with them if you're going underneath it. I don't want any of my viewers getting hurt. So, and if you're not sure how to do anything, have a professional do it. So, thanks for following. Don't forget to subscribe, because as I do these things and I put the videos back up, you'll automatically get a video. So, anyway, we will catch you on the next Project Chevy.